I'm wearing a t-shirt. When have you guys ever seen me just wearing a t-shirt? But anyway, it looks like we can tell from this chapter, it looks like Itachi listened to a little R&B every so often, little slow jams here and there. I ain't know that. But anyway, this is your boy Me. Welcome to the channel where anime and manga means more. And this time we're reviewing Naruto chapter 5 something something. Look at the title if I got it wrong. So it looks like all the Edo Winslows had vanished and Naruto can't lose. Now if you didn't get that little joke, all my old school, viewers, they got it. You know what? Matter of fact, if you didn't get it, the link is going to be right there. Now, if the link is not up there in like 5 minutes, come back and check again. Now, if it's still not up there and I'm just pointing at nothing, then look it up yourself. Now it looks like Madara's Megazord is getting ready to take that final strike. Y'all seen Power Rangers by the time they take that final strike and it's pretty much over. Well, he's going for that final strike. And what you call him, Mizukage, she gives up all hope. She's like, we're done for, we ain't stick a fork in us. And Raikage, he snapped on, he said, shut up. He snapped on. In the middle of the final blow, the Megazord just deteriorates. And as usual, the protagonists are saved in the nick of time. Itachi is on his way out. Because Edo Winslow's getting ready, disperse or whatever. So he starts up another flashback to reveal, what happened to Sasuke. Not reveal what happened to Sasuke, but to reveal what happened to Sasuke. So we see Itachi shooting the breeze with, what's the dude named? Shisu, whatever his name is. The mind control dude, the mind control Uchiha. Anyway, he reveals that now, what's his name? Danzo took his eye because he's standing there like this, and he just out the blue just says, you know what? Here you go, Itachi. Use that to save Konoha, and just took his other eye out. I guess because he think that okay, Itachi's stronger than me. He'll probably be able to put this to more use than me. And I guess he did that because he knew about the Edo Winslow or whatever. So he said, okay, I'm going to help him stop that. So then we cut to the Konoha elders, and they're in front of Itachi. And it's going over, the Uchihas are getting ready to do such and such. These sons, we give them so much freedom and options, and now they're going to turn on us. They're done for. We're going to kill them all. And that's basically what the conversation was. And the third Hokage, he's like, I don't want to do that. I just want to talk it out. Can't we all just get along and all that other kind of garbage? Anyway, Danzo pulls Itachi off to the side, and they go out to the back, and he's talking to him. He says, you know what's going to have to happen. He said, I'm giving you a choice. You can help us fight them, or you can die with them. He said, now, if you fight with us, save your brother, whatever. But the reason I think he said that about his brother is because he said that Sasuke was going to want revenge on Konoha at some point in time, which did happen. And what I think was why he wanted that to happen, why he said you can go ahead and leave your brother, is because this. When Sasuke goes to get revenge and all that kind of stuff, start attacking Konoha, that will kind of sweep everything under the rug. Reason being because they're gonna say, "Oh, that's what the Uchiha was planning on doing," and yada yada yada, and people will turn against Uchiha. You see what I'm saying? It'll help cover their tracks. If you don't see what I'm saying, I can't explain it to you any better. But anyway, with Sasuke being on the evil side and people seeing that, they're not gonna pay attention to what happened to the Uchiha clan. And on top of that, they're going to say, oh, well, even if they did find out, they'll say, well, we could tell from Sasuke these guys was no good. Can't explain it any better than that. Later on, Itachi, he finds, he catches Toby snooping around. Now, Toby, like the Toby we know that said was Madara, he's catching him snooping around. He reveals that he's an Uchiha, and he says, I hate the Uchiha, I hate Konoha. I don't know exactly why. Maybe because Konoha has been living. The Uchiha have been living under Konoha for so long. He's like, man, we supposed to attack. He might be one of what you call him, Sasuke or Itachi's dad, whatever his name is. He might be one of the guys that was planning, to overtake Konoha with them. He might be. I don't know. But anyway, he gets into it with Toby, and he says. He cuts Toby a deal. He says, okay, you know what the deal was. Help me, handle this situation. Itachi, he goes ahead and goes on his little genocide mission. And it seemed like his dad didn't mind. He said that he said he understood why he was doing it. Okay, I know what's going on. You're doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Either way, either side he picked his dad's figure, okay, you're doing the right thing. Either with your family or you helping save a lot of lives, you're doing the right thing. So anyway, Itachi, he finally finishes off his little story with a song. Because they get, Edo Winslow is done. So as he's walking towards, Sasuke, he sings him a little song, I will always love you. You see, he listens to a little, R&B, little slow jams here and there and whatnot. So anyway, it seems like this war has just been getting downgraded. You know what I'm saying? It's just always been getting downgraded. The reason I've been so lenient towards it, like, the past few chapters and whatnot, is because it was like this stuff was bound to happen. It was no way of avoiding it. You know what I'm saying? At this point in time, like what Ube Carr said, Kishimoto wrote himself into a corner. It was no way, it was no real, it was very few ways of getting out of that unscathed. So I've been cutting it a lot of slack. This week, with Madara gone, I already knew that was going to happen, so I'm cutting it a little more slack. Because it was they can't leave Madara. He's that strong and he can't be defeated. No, you got to get rid of this guy. You know what I'm saying? Because it was no other way. Now if he would have took out a couple, Kages in the meantime, then you could say, okay, he wasn't playing, he was actually a factor in this war. But with him the only thing he did basically was change the landscape. He did a little bit of re-landscaping in that certain area, and that's it. That's what you can say in a nutshell. He didn't really take anybody out. He came in, he only fought a couple people. He didn't really make a big difference in the war. That's what you can say. You see what I'm saying? So him bringing back Madara was kind of asinine at this point. So yeah, I ain't like that. And I ain't like the fact that he got rid of him so soon. But I did like the fact that he got rid of him soon because he shouldn't have been playing with those guys in the first place. Now I understand I'm not going to put all my strength into, weaklings, but I'm not going to sit there and just play with them either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to give them the chance to come back. And then they always get saved in the last strike, the nick of time. What is that? What's that about? You know what I'm saying? So I didn't like that part, get saved right in the nick of time. It's always in the nick of time. Now you already know the war is going to be easy from here on out. The only person they got to deal with is Toby and Sasuke. That's it. And all the Edo Winslows was like the keystone of this war. Those Zetsus didn't mean anything. And I don't see how equals numbers of people died on each side because the Zetsus wasn't nothing, and the Edo Winslows, they really didn't do much either. They got destroyed. The only Edo Winslow that made any difference was Madara. Well, he didn't even make any difference. Madara was the only Edo Winslow that gave anybody any competition. That was it. So, and he really didn't make a difference. He didn't make a difference in the war. In the grand scheme of things, look at the war. He comes down for a quick second, drop a few meteorites and stuff like that. It was epic stuff. But at the end of the day, what real difference did he make in the war? The Kage's a little beat up. That's it. They can still lead. He didn't mess them up so bad that they can't even lead in the war. They still got the same role that they had before. They just came out for a quick skirmish, now they're going back. That's it. He ain't make no difference in the war. One other thing is, I want to know more about Toby. You know what I'm saying? And we did find out two things. He doesn't like the Uchiha. He doesn't like Konoha. And, the other thing is kind of implied. It's like, okay, we get to see that, what am I trying to say? He showed up, so we know that he can't be, what am I trying to say? He can't be anybody too extreme, you know what I'm saying? Because he just shows up out of the blue, and he's going into that cave, whatever, to find out certain information on the Uchiha so he can put that Moon's Eye plan into action. So it seemed like he might be an average Joe Schmo just happened to take on the role of Madara. You know what I'm saying? I don't see his real significance like in the past because he just shows up out the blue. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a big thing. Itachi just walks up on him, yeah, what you doing? I know you're Uchiha. Yeah. If he would have been like some major figure from back in the day, which he probably was like Madara's brother or something, I don't know. He might have been Madara's brother. But it don't seem like he played a real big role in the past. Because otherwise, Itachi would be like, "Oh my God, you're such a." I didn't get that feeling. So, Toby might either be Madara's brother or something, or just some average Joe Schmo. Didn't really play a role in history, and now he's just trying. He's using That's why he had to use Madara's name. If he was a big, big wig or something like that, he could have just used his own name. So that's what I'm guessing. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Rate the video and all the other good jazz. Subscribe. And if you don't see that link, which we always do that, we always say, hey, check that thing out over there, huh? And there's nothing over there, then come back in 5 minutes. If it's not back up in 5 minutes, hey, you got to go find your own. Peace.